Every step I take along this area of the border, I'm being monitored by the sonic barrier. So when I go like this, the system picks up my movement even more. Now here's Tyler's website, Pyramid of Pixels. Now he also uses Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube to help drive people to this site. On your next trip to the pump, you'll probably be spending more money. And with the crisis going on in Libya, it doesn't look like these high gas prices are going away. Well, the U.S. Border Patrol and the National Guard might monitor the border. They are also getting a little help. And this group isn't one that's sponsored by the government. Now, instead of shopping at big box chains like Fry's, the Leviches are shopping at farmers markets here in downtown Phoenix for an entire year. And the decision of the board isn't an easy one. How to survive cuts of millions. And if you want to take a ride on the big orange bus, all you need is $2 and a reservation, which you can do online with a touch of a few buttons. Surviving a gunshot wound to the head is something Kim Miller knows all about.
I was blind and paralyzed on one side, on my left side, and not expected to live.
When Kim was a senior in high school, her ex-boyfriend tried to kill her.
Got shot in the head at the ice rink that I used to skate at.
She endured 5 months of rehab, learning how to do everything again. And today, although she has recovered, not everything is perfect.
I don't have use of my left hand. I can't use my left hand.
But that doesn't stop Kim from doing anything now.
I do everything with one hand and one arm. I drive with one arm, type, tie shoes, cook.
Kim says she was able to get through everything because of the support and well wishes of others.
A lot of these are cards that family and friends sent me, but some of these are cards that are from perfect strangers, people I didn't even know.
And she still reads the cards from time to time.
You are in our thoughts and our prayers.
To remind herself how far she's come. And she has a message for Gabrielle Giffords.
Never give up.
She says there's one important thing for the representative to remember.
You are in charge of your life.
Something Kim knows all too well, having created a great life for herself and her family.
I couldn't have imagined that I would have a life as good as I have it now back then.
She hopes Gabrielle Giffords can also say the same thing someday.
It's almost surreal to think that something like this could happen just right here in Tucson.
She might be shocked, but with her angel wings on the back of her shirt, Tucson native Samantha Cooper is paying her respects.
And so we're all here to show support for everybody in Tucson who are affected by this.
Samantha and hundreds of other people held hands, embraced each other tightly, and gathered outside 9-year-old Christina Green's funeral. Eric Reinhardt was one of the many people there. He traveled from Phoenix to help make sure that the Westboro church group didn't cause commotion outside the funeral.
And they don't need any more harassment. Just let these people unfortunately have to bury their daughter in peace and quiet.
The Westboro Church has gained notoriety because of their extreme stances on hot-button issues. They were expected to protest at the funeral, so the Arizona legislature worked quickly to pass Senate Bill 1101. Right now, I'm about 300 feet away from the church behind me, the church where Christina Green's funeral was held. Now, under a new Arizona law, anybody that wants to protest a funeral can do so, but they have to stay the distance of a football field away, or about 300 feet in length. If the Westboro church group had come out, Eric and his crew would have made sure that they didn't interfere with the funeral.
They would be behind us, we would have our backs to them, and all we would do is just shield them as best we possibly can.
In the end, mourners like Samantha were able to light candles, hold flowers, and wave flags to help remember the precious life of a 9-year-old who was laid to rest quietly and peacefully. With her shoe covers and hairnet on, Katie Wenzel is ready to start her shift.
Really come in like 6:53.
As a nurse at the Arizona Burn Center in Phoenix, Katie takes care of severely burned patients who are beginning their road to recovery. But sometimes for Katie, it's tough to just make it through the day.
I have to remind myself that there's a person under there, because really what you see does not look very human.
Every day, Katie takes care of patients like Jose Delgadillo, who came to the center just 1 month ago after suffering an accident where he burned 35% of his body.
I
didn't think I was going to live, but thank God I'm alive.
As he sheds back tears, Jose is almost ready to go home, all thanks to the special woman who was always by his bedside.
She cared for me. She helped me when I needed. She's a really good nurse.
Like Jose, Katie also sheds a few tears from time to time.
I didn't fully cry last night, but I was very emotional.
Getting someone like Jose through recovery is one of the best feelings Katie can have in life.
It feels really rewarding to see that person be able to have their life. I mean, that's why you were doing all of that work in the first place.
In the end, Jose has just one thing to say to Katie.
I love you, Kat.
As they hold each other's hands, they both know the road to recovery may be long, but they say it sure is worth it.